Happy Friday! Hi everyone! When you hop on live, you'll know you're live when there's a red live button. Say something so I know you're here. If the live button is not there, you're watching the replay. So please do hashtag replay. I am trying to see when my viewers get on, when they can see me so I can go live when you're actually on. So when you hop on, say hello. Also, sharing is caring. Don't forget. Hi, Brenda. So if you see any value in this video, please share it with your family and friends. It's how I expand my network. And don't forget, this month I'm offering a prize or a drawing for everyone who shares my video. You'll be entered into a drawing to win the product of the week. And I will share that tomorrow. The drawing will actually happen tomorrow. But when y'all are on, say hi. So since our Flawless 4 has been on special this week, this month, which is our primer, our liquid foundation, our concealer, and then a setting product of choice, either the powder or the spray. I've had many of you message me, Lindsay, I want the I want the liquid foundation and the concealer, but what the heck is, hi sister, what the heck, why do I prime, why do I set? So I just want to show y'all really quick. I am a visual learner. And it's easy for me to tell you, okay, I put this on, now my makeup is set, but is it really? So I'm gonna do a demonstration for y'all live so you can see, yes, I'm going all out. I'm picking the red lipstick, putting it on my face. Yes, I'm gonna look crazy for a little bit, but it is to demo so I can tell you why. So an easy way that I can use an analogy is you prime and you set the same reason the person who buys a cashmere sweater does not put their sweater in the dryer. You're not going to pay all of that money to put it in the dryer and have your garment shrink. You're going to take it to a dry cleaner. The same thing with this. If y'all spend good money, your hard-earned money on your makeup, right? You want to protect, dang hair, you want to protect it as long as possible. So that is what we're going to do, right? We put setting powder on to set our makeup to prevent it from going anywhere. Especially y'all, if you touch your face, if you have oily skin, this is great for you. I've had customers who said, Lindsay, I love the product, but it's not lasting all day. Your number one issue is because you're not using a setting product. I love our setting powder. I love our setting spray, both for different reasons. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. But so what I'm doing is I put our lipstick on here. This is a translucent powder, so you do not need to be color matched. But I'm just going to put a lot on here. Hi, Terry, just for demonstration purposes to show you that it is set. So while that's setting, I want to talk about our primer. So another way that I can explain this is, to use an analogy, is when you get your hair done. So when you color it, when you put different color in it, you want to protect your investment, right? You want to use a product that is going to not only enhance the color, but also protect the color. So you're going to use a shampoo that is for coloring. If you have blonde, you're going to use a purple shampoo. If you have brown, you're going to use a blue shampoo. The same reason, y'all, why we prime and set, right? A primer and a setting powder, setting product is a must. If you want to protect your investment, if you want it to last longer, this is why. Another reason that you use primer and setting product, your product's going to last longer. If you don't use a setting product, it is not going to last as long. You're going to need to purchase your makeup more often than you would if you use those two items. So here's how we prime. So many reasons. Number one reason is to have your makeup last longer. So what it does is, say you have your primer, right? You put your primer on your face. Your face is like a sponge. Anything you put on a sponge, those pores are going to suck that product into the sponge. We're doing a lesson 101 here. It's going to pull the product into the sponge and absorb the sponge. Your face is the same thing because you have those pores on your face like this. Anything you put on it, your skin is going to suck it up. So you put primer on to have your makeup last longer. Put your primer on. It's going to act as a barrier. Those molecules are no longer going to be able to suck your product. It's going to just put it at a dead standstill. That's it. So great to prime for that reason. That's number one. Number two, it really helps shrink those pore sizes. Like I've mentioned it before several times, I have large pores around my nose, on my nose. This has greatly diminished that. Number three, by filling this in your fine lines and wrinkles, your makeup isn't going to get in your fine lines and wrinkles. So that is another reason why you need a primer. The same reason, like let's say somebody were going to come into your house and paint your walls, right? They're not just going to throw paint on there. They're going to prime it because they want their investment. They want your walls to not only last longer, but to show the true color. Y'all, that is what is imperative. If you have somebody who's painting a canvas, they are going to prep their canvas. They're going to prime their canvas before they actually paint their canvas because it's showing the true representation of the color. So many different reasons. Y'all, I have people who use this in their hair. I should probably use it, but you know, I'm running low. To like, these flyaways won't fly away. So after you towel dry your hair, put the primer in your hair, blow dry as normal, and it's going to be silkier and it's going to be smoother. I have other friends who use this on their kids to prevent any tears during bedtime. So they put this on after they get out of the shower, after they get out of the bath, from about here down, and then it's going to take those tangles right out. So many different purposes of this. Y'all know that I love to give versatility of the products, and I want to explain why it is so important. Protect your skin. Get actual true representation of the color. Protect your investment. It's going to last longer. I mean, you want your makeup to last all day. You spend enough money on it, right? But don't forget, all of these are 32% off this month only a couple more days. So let me show you the demonstration of the setting powder. So like I said, I put red lipstick on my face. I use our translucent setting powder, kind of an enormous amount for demonstration purposes, but it's the exact same thing that's going to do to your makeup, right? I put setting powder on one side and not the other. So this is just straight up lipstick. And I'm going to show you how important it is to set your makeup. So here you go like this. Here you go like this. Did y'all see that? I'm doing the same tugging because you can tell on my skin. It is not going anywhere. Y'all, protect your investment. Like I said, you're not going to buy a cashmere sweater and you're not going to put it in the dryer. You're not going to dye your hair and then not use the proper shampoos to protect your hair. You want to enhance and protect. Ooh, I kind of got too much. You want to enhance and protect. Now I'm going to take it off. Their makeup. I mean, you spend good money on it, right? So do whatever you can to protect that. Was that a good demo? Did I show y'all enough? Go back and watch it. Hi! If y'all didn't see my demonstration of setting powder on one side and not on the other and what it did for my makeup. So we are going to just do Flawless 4 really quick because I don't want to be late to pick up highlights today. So I actually just used our liquid makeup remover to take that product off, and you saw it came off in a cinch. So when you're ready to take it off, that's what the thing you want with your makeup. When you spend this much money on makeup, you want to take it off when you want to take it off. You don't want to go half the day and be like, Lindsay, my makeup is coming off. I spent a gazillion dollars with you. Another tip for primer, y'all. You only need a pea-size amount for your whole entire face. So don't use too much, but another reason I love it, it is so silky smooth. It's like a velvety silk finish, and it just feels so good on your face. So use a small amount. See, I'm going to put the leftover in my hair so it's not so frizzy. Use a small amount, number one. And then number two, let it dry completely for 2 to 3 minutes. If you're not letting it dry, it's not really absorbing into your skin. So if you just put makeup on top of wet primer, it's just going to come right off, right? So it kind of defeats the purpose of it. So make sure that that is completely dry. Another thing you can do is grab your setting spray after you put your primer on. And you can set your makeup that way too. So double the setting, double the primer. Do whatever you can to protect your investment. Let's talk quickly while my primer is drying. The difference between our setting spray and our setting powder. Setting spray and setting powder. Both are great. If skin type depends on this. Let me tell you, if you have oily or combination skin, I highly recommend our setting powder. If you have dry skin, I recommend our setting spray. Both do the exact same thing, except one is a powder, one is a spray. The powder, I found blah, blah, blah. I recently became in love with it again. So it doesn't crepe under my skin anymore. However, there are some people with dry skin that this will get underneath their skin and get kind of crepey. So the setting spray is great for you. If you find your makeup transferring on your kids' clothes, or you find your makeup not staying on your face throughout the day, y'all invest seriously in a primer and a setting product. If your foundation is getting on your phone, you're not setting it with the proper setting things, whatever you want to call it. So that is huge. So when people will message me and they're like, Lindsay, it's not lasting, that is the first thing I say. Are you priming? Are you letting your primer set? And then are you setting it at the end? It's huge, y'all. I promise. And I'm going to put this on half my face really quick. Y'all saw my #1 way. Hi, happy Friday. I'm not going to be late to pick up Hadley. Is to kind of just throw it on my face and then use our new kabuki brush and just blend it out. And again, this liquid foundation, yeah, I just love the way it smells. I know that sounds weird. It's great for all skin types, oily, dry. I love it because it's buildable. I love it because you can blend it with your, oh, you know what I'll show you? I'll show you it with our concealer in Foundation 1. So with one easy application, look, it's a medium coverage right now. If I wanted more, I could add more product to it. You'll see this redness a lot. That's from the lipstick that I put on my cheek. Yes, if y'all didn't see that demonstration, y'all go back and watch it. So good. Okay, so then, oh, I was going to show you. Let me do this. I'm going to mix our concealer with our liquid foundation, and then you can see the difference in it. And again, you don't need much liquid foundation. Again, you really don't need much if you are priming and setting your face, because your makeup is going to last longer. D.I. demonstrated live, like when you put lipstick on your face, the setting powder. But it is protect your investment. Don't buy a cashmere sweater and throw it in the dryer. Right? That would be so silly. Don't buy really good quality makeup and not set it, not prep it and set it, because I can tell you what, a painter, he's doing it, right? He's prepping his canvas. He's not going to let that investment go to waste. Hi, Natalie. We're talking about prepping and setting. Hi, Sissy. Y'all say hi when you're on. So it's I kind of just went everywhere, but it's a little more coverage with that concealer in there. It becomes a full coverage rather than a medium coverage. Y'all, if y'all are finding your makeup, your foundation on your phone, on your kids' clothes, anywhere else but your face, you're not prepping and setting it correctly. So I highly, highly recommend you do that. So I needed to come on live to show y'all, because I had a lot of y'all say, Lindsay, I want the, because it comes in a package deal, right? Like under $100, which is saving $47, almost $50. It comes in a package deal, and people are saying, oh my gosh, Lindsay, I want the liquid foundation, the concealer, but I don't need a primer or a setting powder. False. You do. If you're going to spend that much money on your makeup, you better be setting it, y'all. But I think I have to go. I told myself I wasn't going to be late today. But let me know if you have any questions. Again, don't forget our bundle. Only 3 more days left. Can't believe it's over. And this doesn't, Candy, let me show you real quick. And this doesn't come around often. Like, this is probably once a year thing. I think it was last April that we had it. So in this package, y'all, is our primer. And I just talked why you prime, protect your investment. Our liquid foundation. And I can color match you virtually. Our concealer, which I'm putting on 1 shade lighter underneath my eyes. Actually 2 shades lighter to help brighten underneath my eyes. And then a setting product of your choice. So it's the primer. Y'all, this stuff lasts forever too. A liquid foundation, a concealer, and then one of these products. And go back and watch the beginning. I talked about each of the different products and what they're used for, and I demoed them and why they are so important. But that's all. So I'm going to set again really quick so y'all can see it in action. I'm going to use my powder brush. Hope there's no red lipstick. and put it all over, and it really diffuses the light and gives like one solid canvas. See? And then because I have both, and then also if you're wanting a more matte finish, what I love about our liquid foundation is it's a liquid that dries to a matte powder finish. But if you want it even more matte, you can toss this on too. And then once I'm completely done, I'll just do it now, I'll do it again later. I hold it away from my face and just do a couple of squirts, which y'all, setting products are a must here in Texas because it gets so dang hot and your makeup usually doesn't last till the end of the day. So protect your investment, prep and set. Let me know if you have any questions. If you want to be color matched, put color match below. If you, oh, you're sweet, Brenda, thank you. If you want to know which is best for your skin type, put setting down below. And then I gotta go. Okay, love y'all, bye.